Today on Growing Crazy with Jeanette, we're going to discuss how everybody is growing so well because it's got so much more daylight outside now. We've got 13 plus hours of daylight every day. So the plants are loving it. So let's look at everybody and see how they're doing. Here we go. Hello, welcome to another episode of Growing Crazy with Jeanette. I'm Jeanette, and I'm crazy. So tonight, I thought that we would just check in with the plants and see how everybody's doing. Because I've got a lot of growth now that we have 13 hours of sunlight a day, daylight a day. And so everybody has been growing accordingly, and we've got a lot going on. So let me show you. Oh, first, here is a lovely Mother's Day bouquet that I got from my mom. I especially like these guys right here. Dark purple, I'm not sure what that is, but it's pretty. And our peace lily has a whole bunch of new blooms on it. Here's one right here. And there's another one in here somewhere. It's got a bunch of flowers that are coming out now. So that's really healthy. The caterpillar fern. This sucker is big. It's perfectly awesome though. I love it. All of the leaves have layers to them. This is not just all one leaf. This is all other frond parts, all coming off of one main frond stem. Yeah, the caterpillar fern. I had to loosen up the soil with a hand rake to try and get it to stop being so clumpy and dense, because the soil they had it in was just really clumpy and it was not getting much water or air. Anyway, I repotted it and now it's going to be happy. Then we've got OC right here. Those are my baby helicopter plants with a little Chinese guy in there watching over them. Anyway, this is my dahlia. It's going to look like this. Once this grows all the way, I will see this. That's beautiful. So I'm looking forward to it. Then, of course, we've got the snake plant and more helicopter plants. Josephine. Such an old lady, but so awesome. Then I planted some eucalyptus seeds that I just got tonight right here and in one more container. And I'm going to grow it so that it smells great. You can use it in the shower to scent the air. You tie it over your shower head and the steam releases the scent, and it's great aromatherapy. So that's a trick for eucalyptus that you can use it for. Plus, it just smells up a room great. Growing it, I imagine, would smell it up a lot, and that's good. This is my asparagus fern. This is one of the ones I was talking about, all the new growth. Because all of these very light green parts of it, you can see the darker parts and the lighter parts up here. But these are they're so delicate. You can't even see it in your hand. You sort of can. Anyhow, it's really getting big. Look at this one. It goes all the way down here. I had to turn it around because it was getting too much on one side and getting lopsided. So I'm going to have to turn it again pretty soon. And we've got a bunch of very old seeds that I tried to plant and to see what would come up. So we've got a broccoli, a bean plant, 2 bean plants, and some cantaloupe that did make it. Oh, make that 4 cantaloupes, because here's another one right here. Anyway, I tried. These are Jack and Jill. Good best friends, Jades. This is Scotty P. My raised root ficus. See? Check it out. You can see through his roots. Love it. This is Honey. Honey has an awesome trunk. And she's so glossy and shiny looking all the time. That's just the nature of a Fukian. But if you feel the leaves, they're actually kind of sticky. They don't leave a film on your hands or anything, but they're kind of like fly paper in a way, I guess. Although it doesn't get off in your hands and not quite that sticky. Anyhow. This is Claude. I had to look. So many plants. Named them all. I know a lot of their names though. Like this is Sydney. And I had to repot her because the last picture fell and broke. And it was an antique, so that's not cool. This one though is also an antique. And I've got the string of pearls salvaged. And still looking pretty damn good. Hanging real low. Wow, that one goes on and on. Anyhow, here's my shamrocks who are sleeping for the night currently. That's why they're all folded up. But you can see their flowers. This is Liana. I just potted her in this white pot because she was in this pot that Honey is in. But I thought Honey would look better in that topiary kind of, not topiary, bonsai kind of pot. Anyway, this is Sigsbee, Burrow's Tail. This is my one-sided ficus. If you look at it, it's only got one side that's growing leaves. So, that's just the way it rooted. We'll grow it and it'll be different. These are all succulents in here. And I've got another baby ficus right here who's in a loop, as you can see. That took a while. This is Kaya, the third helicopter plant. And my aloe plant. My fir tree in here. I've got a primrose in here with the ninja. And I've got this nice lady being carried in a cart. And the ninja is waiting around the corner to jump her. I know, I'm weird. That's a ficus full grown. And it's got a lot of new growth coming out. That's good. These are my ferns. Here's another one. Love the Boston fern. This is Zelda. Oh, you know what? I don't think that I showed you Odysseus. Here's Odysseus. He's right here, still large and in charge. These big crazy looking fronds. He's just nutty. I love him. He's big though. Look at how big he is compared to my hand. My hand doesn't really stand up to it. Anyway. This is more eucalyptus in here. And another shamrock with a flower. And this is Cecilia. Another philodendron. Then we have my orchid, Eleanor, that I just got. So I'm going to have to look up facts on orchids and do my research and find out more about her so I can care for her properly. I know they take special soil and they take special fertilizer. Can't use just anything on them. So I'll have to look into that. For now, she's all right in the pot she's in. Down here we have more spider plants, and we've got a bunch of air plants that really like the cigar box home that they're in. So thank you, Missy. Here's another spider plant. This is a big one, and it actually has a shamrock in it who's asleep. Then we've got this spider plant and my ivy. The ivy's doing really well. I'm not good with ivy normally, but it's thriving. Yay. Anyhow, that's everybody. Just thought that I'd check in and say hello and see how everybody's doing. So hello and goodbye. Have a good night or day whenever you're watching this. Love ya. Bye.